Okay, so the first episode of Servamp is done, and with that comes an end to this Fujoshi Tuesday. Wow. This is one that I'm definitely going to need the 3-episode rule for, because I didn't love this first episode, but I certainly didn't dislike it either. The animation was not incredible, I have to say that. When they were actually fighting and moving around, there were some great moments. When we first saw Kuro turn human vampire form, I guess, and he span all around Mahiru, that looked pretty cool. But then when it actually came to the fight between Kuro and, I didn't catch his name, the pink-haired crazy-ass vampire, the animation wasn't incredible, and throughout the episode in general, there were a lot of moments of quality and, you know, nothing that really jumped out at me other than that moment when Kuro first turned and the camera panned around. So, animation not incredibly impressive. The music was alright, but again, nothing incredibly standout-ish. Ending song, actually, I really like it. And not the song, but the video reminds me a lot of Blood Battle Blockade? Kekai Sensen. I forget what his actual English name is. But they have that ending where you see like all the characters dance on a stage with a stage light on. It was very, very similar. However, the song is not nearly as good as Kekai Sensen's ending was, and a completely different style. So, I mean, you could feel that this show is not so much aiming for the male audience. It's more aiming for the female audience. Like, that is something that I noticed straight away, and I knew it was coming, because people warned me. Mahiru and Kuro, like, they're totally a thing. I mean, they've got that servant-vampire relationship going on. The vampire is the servant, and the human gives them blood, and they battle together. They're a pair, you know. It kind of reminds me a bit of Loveless. It's not so ridiculous as Loveless. And keep in mind, I enjoyed Loveless. It's just that Loveless was really serious about the relationships when it came to the two partners. But that is what it feels like to me. You got the two partners, one of which is attacking, one of which isn't, but it kind of feels like the vampire needs to take more of the human's blood the stronger he gets. So, yeah, same kind of thing. Mahiru's taking the pain, Kuro's dishing out the damage. But, yeah, this one felt a little bit more youthful to me. Like, a lot more youthful. I don't really know what to compare it to in that regard. I mean, a bit like Durarara, where everything started normal, and then shit got crazy real quick. I mean, as soon as that crazy pink-haired vampire appeared, man, nothing was the same again. Dude was doing his best to sound insane. The seiyuu was pretty good. I mean, I feel like if we'd gotten someone like Mamoru Miyano, those laughs would have been a lot more insane, a lot more enjoyable. But he was pretty damn good. I enjoyed it, but, you know, not a ton. What I will say is that I quite like Mahiru as a character. His whole, the simplest answer thing is pretty cool. I mean, he says he hates complicated things, but he's always going out of his way to do complicated things to make it simple for everyone else. He's a very self-sacrificing character, which I really like. And I really like the look of his uncle, even though we've only seen like a half silhouette of him. He's got really cool hair. I'm sure he's going to be important to the plot later on. But yeah, the fact that his uncle taught him this whole, it's simpler just to do it and get it out of the way kind of thing. Like somebody has to step up and do it. That's the simple answer. That's pretty cool. I like the uncle. I like Mahiru. His friends are just kind of annoying. They're always relying on him for everything. They know he's going to step up and say, simple answer is I'll do it, like he does every time. So man, that is one self-sacrificing character. I did like him. As for Kuro, not amazing. I mean, I didn't dislike him. I mean, it's Kajiyuki. I generally don't like characters voiced by Kajiyuki, but I mean, he's got the Yukine voice going on when he's Kuro the cat version. When he's Kuro, the human version, it's actually a really deep, don't give a fuck kind of voice. It's actually really good. So, Kuro was alright. He's just a dick of a character. He just lays around and does nothing. He calls himself the Hikikomori vampire, which is funny in its own way, but I mean, not amazing. And his character design confuses me. Sometimes when he's human, he also has cat ears. Sometimes when he's human, he doesn't. I don't know, man. I don't know, kind of fetishy. And just again, symbolizing the whole relationship thing, the two of them being chained together. God damn. So yeah, it was an alright first episode. It wasn't amazing. They've set up that Tsubaki character to be some crazy Joker-like villain. Apparently no one remembers him. I don't know if that's part of his power or if that was just a silly way to introduce him. But that laugh he had right at the end of this episode and when it panned up to him, that was pretty sick. So he better be pretty cool. That's why I'm giving this one 3 episodes. He's coming into it in the next episode. We'll see how good of a villain he is. We'll see how it works out with like more fights going on, if it introduces more characters and how Mahiru treats it now that his friends will know he's got a vampire around him. And it seems like him and Kuro can't be separated by a certain amount of distance, so Kuro's going to have to come to school with him. It's all going to be interesting. I'll see how they handle this and, you know, give it 3 episodes unless the second episode really disappoints me, and we'll see. Yeah, let me know what you guys thought of this one in the comment section below. Oh man, it was really average for me, personally. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. If you enjoyed this review, then wreck that like button like you mean it. Subscribe if you haven't already to see more from me. And I will see you guys next time.